Alrighty, everybody. So got a little bit of an impromptu training and breakdown for you guys today. Just discovered a brand new feature on Facebook. Not really necessarily new, but for those of you guys that don't know, Facebook has primarily been my main medium for content, marketing, sales, etc. for years, long before it was the cool place to be. That was the main place for my content. Now, the biggest problem leading up until today is the fact that you couldn't schedule content on your profile utilizing any tools or anything like that. You can schedule from mobile, but then it becomes this problem of like having to create your content on desktop and move it to mobile. And today is the fix to that problem. You can officially now schedule your posts, your comments, your actual content from desktop, meaning you can bulk create, you can batch create content, especially if you're using any types of AI tools. So I'm actually just going to run through the process of utilizing how to schedule some posts from desktop as well as comments. And I'm going to use some of the custom AI tools that we've built to create a few pieces of content and show you how quick you can actually start putting out content onto your profile. And again, this is probably my favorite platform, has been for years for content and marketing and connecting with people as a whole. So I'm going to just open up my computer and we're going to run through actually doing this process. So the one thing you will have to do is make sure that your professional dashboard is turned on your profile. You can turn this on by heading over to your profile, just like this. You might have to turn the professional dashboard on a mobile, maybe not. Let me see if I hit the three dots. Yes, so if you go to your profile and you hit the three dots right here, move my fat head for you guys. I'll put it over here in the bottom corner. So if you hit the three dots on your profile, you got to turn professional dashboard on. A lot of you guys probably already have this on. Gives you analytics and stuff and context around your content, which is pretty cool, right? Especially if you're planning on taking content creation a little bit seriously, especially on Facebook. You probably want to have it turned on because you will have more analytics, data. That way you can see what types of content is performing best, etc. Like this morning, they let me know that, hey, your photo posts are performing better than any of your other content, so you probably want to recreate and do some more of that. Okay, so once your professional dashboard is turned on, we're going to hit professional dashboard, the big old blue button right on your profile. Okay, once we're in here, we're going to go to the left and go to content, and this is going to populate all of your previous posts, all the content that you've published. It's going to give you analytics, views, impressions, etc. Now, you can also go to your scheduled content just like this little bar up here, and it's going to break down any of the posts that you have scheduled, right? So as you can see, I have a post that's scheduled to go out in about 45 minutes. And as I was mentioning, right, Facebook let me know that, hey, the top performing post for your profile right now is photos, so I'm doing stuff like this, right? I wish I had bought a product and started making money online very quickly. Story, it'd make for good content. But what actually happened, I bought every product I could and showed up daily for 3 years chasing quick money and made $65. Here's the only process that worked for me. And as you can see, this is also really cool because a lot of people are utilizing the comment chain, Twitter style, thread style posts on Facebook right now. And you can literally just schedule the comments before the post even goes out, right? So as you can see, I have 10 or 14 comments already scheduled to go out on this post, and I haven't even posted this yet. This post doesn't even publish for another 45 minutes, okay? So when you're in your professional dashboard and you hit content on the left, you are going to go to create, and you can bulk upload videos now. You can upload reels from desktop, which is absolutely awesome because we've never been able to do that up until recently. Coming from somebody who kind of was a very early adopter and started posting reels right as soon as they came out. We haven't really been able to do that. You can post stories, which you've kind of always been able to do. But the cool part about this is we can actually start scheduling our content now, right? So here's an example of what this would look like. Right, so just as an example, and I'm going to run through and I'm going to create a couple pieces of content and show you what this actually looks like. So we're going to go ahead and hit next. As you can see, you can upload your photos. You can put a photo. You could probably put videos. For this purpose, I'm just going to upload a random photo, and then I'm going to actually end up creating some content as we're on the call. But if I hit next, this is the really cool feature, is I can go to scheduling options. I can go to schedule for later. You can't schedule anything less than 30 minutes out, just to FYI. So we'll go the 16th, and we'll go 1:35 p.m. That's about an hour from now, okay? Go ahead and hit save, hit schedule, and it's going to actually populate my post, and it's going to give me the time that this post is actually scheduled, right? Now, the really cool part about this is once I click this post, I can come back in and I can comment. I can drop pictures in the comments. I can drop GIFs. I can tag people in the comments. And none of it is actually going to populate until this post goes live. So as soon as this post publishes to Facebook, it's also going to auto-populate the comments, which if any of you guys are doing those thread comment chain style posts, this is a huge time saver, because for the last few weeks that I've been using them, I've been having to, either schedule them from mobile and then go comment on Facebook, or I'm having to just upload them manually one by one, which is a pain, especially if you guys are working full-time jobs and you're trying to like batch create some content. It just takes more time, right? Versus kind of getting into a creative flow, creating a few posts, and then, getting them out of the way. So I think what I'm actually going to do on here with you guys is I'm going to create a couple pieces of content for tomorrow, and I'm going to walk you through the process of what this would actually look like. And again, I'm probably just going to use some of the custom AI tools that we built for our AI Accelerator clients. Announcement coming on that on Friday. If you're not in the free school group yet, you probably want to be there because we're going to be dropping some secret sauce. So I'm actually going to create a couple pieces of content around this up and coming training that we're hosting on Friday. I'm also going to create a post about this video that I'm recording right now on how to actually schedule posts. And I'll probably do another one, a little bit of a story post. So I'm going to do a couple different variations and styles of pieces of content, and we're going to do it in real time. Right, so I'm going to use the attention architect that we built for our AI Accelerator clients for the comment chain style posts, the thread style posts, the things that are going viral and everybody's using right now. Everybody's like hammering them on Facebook with good reason because they're working really well. Now what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to repurpose a post that I just put on my profile. Duplicate this page really quickly. I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to position the two pieces of content that I've already created about scheduling and comments and posts on Facebook and use that to my advantage. Let's do a comment chain / thread style post highlighting how I'm creating 10 plus pieces content per day on Facebook. Then 60 minutes. Okay, so just give the custom GPT a quick prompt. Again, you can use generic, regular AI if you want. I'm using custom AI projects that we've built for clients. Let's do... Okay, so I went ahead and put a prompt in to the GPT. Had my video paused for a second. Computer's lagging. Basically saying, hey, I want to create a viral-ish comment thread style post on Facebook talking about how I'm creating 10 plus pieces of content per day in less than 60 minutes a week. At this rate, it's definitely going to take more than 60 minutes because I don't know what is going on with my ChatGPT account, but it is absolutely going extra slow. If anybody knows the fix, give it to me in the comments. And I'll go ahead and pause the recording, and then we'll run through some actual of the creation of the process once this actually finishes loading. Alrighty, so this is officially post number 1. I'm publishing 10 plus can't read. I'm publishing 10 plus Facebook posts per day while spending less than 90 minutes per week creating content. No burnout, no endless scrolling, no need to go viral. Here's what I'm doing. Okay, so these are all going to be separate comments. And as I mentioned, because image posts are doing so well for me on Facebook specifically, I'm going to use that. And again, since this AI is actually trained on my voice, my brand, my language, what we do, what we don't do, it spits out content that actually writes like I would write. So I'm going to literally start moving this over to a Canva picture, and I'm going to go ahead and get this first post scheduled. So I got the original post here. I'm doing these about 15 words max if you're actually going to do it in the text. But since I'm putting them on an actual picture, I do have a little bit more leeway. So I'm going to come over to Canva. This is just a template that I got on Canva. Go like this, post that. No burnout, no endless scrolling, no. Okay, go like that a little bit. Okay, so that's going to be the main graphic of the post. And again, I'm doing this because that's what Facebook told me is performing best. So I'm going to go ahead and download this picture. Okay. Come back over to my Facebook Pro dashboard. I'm going to go to Create. I'm going to go to Post. I'm going to upload my image just like this. Take the picture I just downloaded from Canva. If I can get it to populate. Right here. Okay, I'm going to go to Next. I'm going to go to Scheduling Options, Schedule for Later. I'm going to go Wednesday at 6 a.m. Or let's do 7. 7 a.m., just like that. Save, schedule. Again, I didn't put any text on that post because that's what Facebook's telling me to do. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back in here and I'm going to go ahead and start pulling the comments from my custom GPT and start dropping those as actual comments. Okay, on this post, 1. There we go. It's number 1. Okay, and there we go. That's that post scheduled with comments, 6 comments, kind of breaking down timelines, etc. Also including a link to our school group. I'm publishing 10 plus Facebook posts a day while spending less than 90 minutes a week creating content. No burnout, no endless scrolling, no brain fog on what to post. Here's what I'm doing, how you can do it too. Okay, and then it kind of breaks down a little bit like that. Okay, now I'm going to do another post using a different GPT we have. One of our other custom GPTs that we've built for our AI Accelerator clients. And I'm going to do this one for a story post. So I'm going to go to the Nurture Engine, which is all about creating depth in relationships in your audience. Kind of when you already have that attention and you want to start really deepening those relationships, telling more stories, more context. Again, it's not going to have any stories or context on you if you don't have information uploaded on that. All of the trained GPTs that we've given to our clients, I upload all of my information, all of my context, which is something that we've been working with our AI Accelerator students on. But we are hosting a live training this Friday, breaking down this strategy on how we turned a brand new offer, brand new idea into $40,000 profit in 6 weeks. So I want to create a little bit of a teaser post talking about this live training that's coming on Friday. So let's do story post about how we were wrong about AI. We thought it was lady. It was lazy. Brand. We were wrong. We just didn't know how to use it. All right. We've spent the last 90 days training custom AI tools this Friday, hosting a free live training Okay, so let's do a story post about how we were wrong about AI. I'm gonna go ahead and stop that because I forgot to upload the document like I wanted to. So I'm actually gonna give it context on the live training we're hosting on Friday. Right. Simple launch strategy. All right, so spit out a long form written piece of content. We were wrong about AI. For years, we avoided it. We thought it was lazy, watered down your brand, and couldn't hold a candle to the real thing. Truth, we didn't know how to use it. And once we figured out, it changed everything. Over the last 90 days, we've trained a suite of custom AI tools on the exact business model that built us a multi-million-dollar coaching and digital product business. Now, those tools are doing 80% of the work for us and clients. We're not talking about generic GPT prompts and copy and paste answers. We're talking about offer pages built in minutes, nurture posts in your actual voice, belief building content. We put it to the test, took a brand new idea, used a simple launch strategy, let AI tools do the heavy lifting, 40K profit in 6 weeks. This Friday, we're breaking it all down live, including the free training. Simple launch strategy, how to launch fast, make sales, and build while getting paid. We'll show you exactly how to turn an idea into an income stream without funnels, cold DMs, or burnout, and how AI makes it easier than ever. Okay, that's a pretty solid piece of content. Whether I can read or not, that's a story for another time. But we'll go ahead and get this scheduled, and I probably will tweak it up a little bit. I don't like some of the copy. Again, AI is a thing that amplifies. This post probably would have taken me 10 minutes to write by myself, but we have a pretty good baseline. So I'm going to go ahead and edit this up. Once we figure it out, everything changed. Over the last 90 days, multi-million-dollar. The business model that's produced over $6 million. Us and clients. Students, now the tools do 80% of the work for us. We're not talking about generic GPT prompts or copy and paste answers. We're talking about offers in minutes, lead magnets, trainings, scripts, products. Okay, let's see what else. Content in your voice, brand, who you help, DM scripts, okay. We put it to the test to run, use their simple launcher and then heavy lifting. We'll cover how to launch fast, make sales. Okay, there we go. Got that. I'm going to go ahead and get this one scheduled up. Look for a photo. I'll just use this one right here. Next, I think I did 7 a.m. tomorrow, so I'll do this one at 8 a.m. Let's do 9. Let's do 9. And save. Schedule. Okay, so that's another piece of content scheduled. Now I'm going to do a very similar thing for my next post. Again, I'm going to take the free training document that we're running on Friday, and I'm going to turn this into an actual comment chain style piece of content. Go back to my Attention Architect, which again is another custom GPT that we've built. Okay. Alrighty, so I got the post. We'll go ahead and get this ready to rip. Go ahead and go to post. Do this. I'll probably go black. I might just do this one from scratch. Let's see. Live training this Friday. How you can get paid to launch your offer product without creating a single thing first. Okay, there we go. Go ahead and hit next. Scheduling options. Let's go tomorrow again. Wednesday, let's go noon. 12 p.m. Save. Schedule. Go ahead and start pulling some of these comments. Go back to the old Facebook. I'm going to go ahead and number 1. Full course. Come back to here. Launch fast, build good paid, bring in 50 clients. Here's what it looked like. Writing our content, writing the offer docs, made sales, creating training outlines and material, of course, writing the scripts, training, live workshop trainings, and handling. Any question? Okay, just tweaking it up a little bit to be a little bit more on tone, right? Some things that I would actually say, right? Again, AI, if it can do a big part of the heavy lifting for you, like I'm not an AI fanboy, but we are in an era in online business where it can literally make your life so easy, right? And like so many people are like, oh, I don't know what to post. Like I'm struggling with what to post. And like as an example, in 20 minutes, I've gotten 3 pieces of content, the ideas, the actual posts, and they're already getting scheduled, right? Like everybody and their mother has time to post content when you do something like this. Like it's absolutely insane the era of business that we are actually in. Right, so get that. Okay. Automate, get for you. If you easiest part of number 6. Okay, number 7. we go. There's number 7. Okay. Now, again, I mainly wanted to do this video to kind of show you guys how to schedule content on Facebook using desktop. This is definitely something that I'm going to be using a lot, especially with how much content that I've been creating lately. It's been a very cool feature, something that we haven't had the ability to do in the past. So I figured I would, run a little training, talk about it, show you guys. Again, quick run through, again, very quickly. From your profile, if you go to your professional dashboard, you hit the little blue button. If you go to the left sidebar where it says content, we hit content, and you go to create. Okay, that's where you're going to create your posts just like you normally create your posts. Then you're going to go ahead and hit scheduling options, schedule for later, get your post scheduled in the future date. Okay, and now if you want to add comments or comment chains or threads to these actual things, if you hit the scheduled section, you can come to your post like this, and you can drop comments, you can tag friends, right? You can literally start tagging people. You can use it just like you would if the post was actually live, but all of these comments will actually show up when the post gets published. Give it a whirl. Let me know how you guys go, and I'll see you guys in the next video.